Your resume may be rejected before anyone decides you are unqualified, not because you lack experience, not because you are too old, and not because another candidate was better. It may disappear because the hiring system could not clearly connect what you have done to what the company needs now. That distinction matters because the most effective resume hack is not hiding keywords in white text, changing the font, or stuffing the page with corporate language. It is something much simpler. You must write your resume so that both a machine and a busy human can immediately recognize the same story. LinkedIn reported that 73% of talent acquisition professionals believe AI will change how companies hire. 37% were already experimenting with or integrating generative AI into recruiting. And those using it reported saving approximately 20% of their work week. That means the first reader of your resume may no longer be a reader. It may be software extracting job titles, skills, industries, dates, certifications, and evidence of results. And the system is not asking, is this an impressive person? It is asking, does this document contain enough evidence that this person matches this position? That is where experienced professionals often lose. After 20 or 30 years, your resume may contain hundreds of responsibilities, accomplishments, projects, and leadership experiences. But the algorithm does not reward you for having the most history. It rewards relevance. A project manager might write, responsible for coordinating multiple teams and ensuring successful project completion. That sounds professional, but it tells the system almost nothing. Now compare it with led cross-functional engineering, operations, and vendor teams to deliver a $4.2 million facility expansion 3 weeks ahead of schedule and 8% under budget. The second version contains a recognizable role, relevant functions, scope, money, timing, and a measurable result. That is the hack. Do not describe your experience. Translate it into evidence. Use this 4-part formula for your strongest resume bullets: skill, action, context, result. Suppose the job posting repeatedly mentions inventory forecasting, vendor management, and margin improvement. Do not merely add those phrases to a skills section. Write a bullet proving that you used them. For example, rebuilt inventory forecasting across 3 locations, renegotiated vendor purchasing schedules, and reduced excess stock by 18% while protecting gross margin. Now the system sees the terms. The recruiter sees credibility, and the hiring manager sees a business problem you already know how to solve. This matters even more because AI has created a resume sameness problem. SHRM reported that an estimated 40 to 80% of applicants use AI to help write resumes, cover letters, or interview responses. Recruiters are increasingly receiving applications that sound polished but almost identical. So asking ChatGPT to write me a great resume is no longer enough. It may actually make you less memorable. Use AI as an analyst, not as your ghostwriter. Give it the job description and your existing resume. Then ask, identify the 5 capabilities this employer appears to value most. Show me where my resume proves each capability, and identify any capability I claim without supporting evidence. That prompt does something important. It forces the resume to become specific. Next, divide the job posting into 3 categories. First, required skills. Second, business problems. Third, proof language. Required skills might include Salesforce, budgeting, electrical design, account management, or supply chain planning. Business problems might include reducing costs, increasing revenue, accelerating delivery, managing risk, or leading organizational change. Proof language includes words such as increased, reduced, delivered, negotiated, launched, recovered, retained, and improved. Your resume should contain all 3, not as a copied list, as evidence from your career. The World Economic Forum estimates that 39% of workers' core skills will change by 2030. For professionals over 40, this does not mean your experience has expired. It means your resume must show how your experience connects to current capabilities. Do not write 25 years of management experience. Write 25 years leading operational change, including ERP implementation, remote team management, process automation, and AI-assisted forecasting. The years establish credibility. The current capabilities establish relevance. There are also several mechanical rules. Use conventional headings such as experience, skills, education, and certifications. Avoid placing important information inside graphics, text boxes, headers, or elaborate columns. Use the exact professional terminology found in the job posting when it truthfully describes your background. And customize the top third of the resume for every serious application. That section should immediately answer 3 questions. What role do you perform? What business problems do you solve? What evidence proves you can solve them? AI hiring filters are not searching for the most experienced person. They are searching for the clearest match. That can feel unfair, but it also creates an opportunity. You do not need to erase your age, disguise your career, or pretend to be someone younger. You need to make your value easier to recognize. The resume that wins is not the one with the most keywords. It is the one in which every important keyword is attached to believable evidence. That is how you get through the machine without losing the human being behind the resume. And in the age of AI hiring, clarity is not cosmetic. Clarity is a competitive advantage. Subscribe to Next Role Advisor for practical strategies to stay visible, valuable, and employable in a workplace being rewritten by AI.